liberal tears gun oil because America.
Hey guys, Stag, Wolf at Stag Wastelanders. Once again, I'm out here in the wasteland, so you'll have to ignore the wind and the gunfire in the background. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos. I've been watching the current situation going on with the election here in the States. I've also been up deer hunting recently. I spent a week up at deer camp with my father-in-law. Didn't do any videos then. And currently I'm now focusing on doing videos again. And I am still in the process of hunting for a job. So that's to keep you guys updated on everything. Before I get into what this video is about, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to remind you guys that we do have a Patreon. Please go over there, subscribe to us. You know, gladly, we would love it. We would appreciate it. There's a lot of things on there, lore videos, actual lore about the wasteland, things like that. We also have our PayPal link that you can donate directly to us to be able to help us to make more videos and to do more things. Also, just so you guys know, another shout out for my brother Tyler, for our brother Tyler Casper. His GoFundMe will be in the links below. They'll be at the bottom of our description. And at the bottom of the first pinned comment, letting you guys know where to go so you can donate money to his family. His wife has had some medical issues. She had a tumor on one of her eyes. She did have some treatments. Radiation took care of that tumor. He's had to leave his job, as you guys know, as I've said before. So, with all that said, I'm going to get into it. So, watching the current situation in this country and the election, I went and voted on Tuesday, as a good American should. My father-in-law did, my wife did. Basically, all of us went and we voted. And the wife and I sat up. I was up until midnight, Mountain Standard Time, watching the election and watching the numbers as the president slowly gained higher and higher and higher in these states, and then magically they decided to stop counting. As we all know, at 4 a.m., then those states that he was so massively ahead in magically found a bunch of ballots that were cast all 100% for the opposing party and the opposing candidate. To me, that speaks of some issues, and this is going to be a BitShit exclusive probably, but I might post it also to Rumble and YouTube. But with that said, that tells us that this is not a fair and balanced election. As you guys can tell, I'm fully dressed out in camis right now. Actually, just my camo parka, my flecktarn, and my tropentarn pants. My boots and my pistol are always strapped to my leg. With everything going on, while we were watching that, I get this call day after election from my father-in-law that he had a flat tire on his pickup. So I went over there to fix it. I couldn't fix it. Couldn't figure out what it was. Rolled it around, looked for a screw, couldn't find it. These are brand new tires that he paid $400 a tire on, and we bought them just before we went up hunting. I took it over to our tire store, Peerless Tires, on CY Avenue in Casper. Went, dropped it off, picked up my daughter, come back to pick it up, and I was informed that it had been stabbed because of all... At the time we weren't figuring, I kind of had an idea of why. So I called the police department, filed a report. Police officer came over, excuse me while I put in a dip or two. Police took the report, and as the officer was looking around, he said, "I can probably tell you why." And he said, it makes me disgusted and makes me sick. My father-in-law has his Trump flags and his Trump campaign signs all around his yard. So that tells me right there why someone would do this. I want you guys to think about this. That's un-American and it's unacceptable in anyone's book. But that is, I know it's some anecdotal, but there is a police report involved with it. That shows the level of hatred that some people have for our political system and for our president. Yesterday on Twitter I found the Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez tweet. asking to make a list of people that support the president. I found out that they already had started. It's called the Trump Accountability Project or something. On this list are judges, police officers, lawyers, citizens like you and me, citizens like Wolfen, citizens like pretty much anyone who supported the president. Our names are on that list. And I'm trying to remember from history over the last last about 100 years or so, there were certain groups that made lists like this, and we all know the outcome of those lists. So as I stated, this is the situation is getting it's getting bad. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The situation is getting very bad, and I'm starting to feel that we might be headed for a situation like 1775 or 1861 all over again. I'm not encouraging anyone to go out and do anything. I don't want to see that happen, but it's becoming more and more likely that there's going to be some issues in this nation, and we are going to have to support our republic. And I'll say that lightheartedly. In fact, it's completely the opposite. We are a nation of laws, and we're watching our laws being violated and broken right before our eyes. And we have only a few options. We need to stand up and support our president. Those of us that voted for him, we need to stick with him. I encourage everyone in the Republican Party to stand up, and those that you see that are Republican lawmakers that aren't standing beside the president, I encourage you to reach out to them and let them know that they will no longer have a job come next election cycle, that they will not be voted in ever again. We've been through this before, and we're coming through it again, but this time, this is the worst we've ever seen it. So I want you guys to think about some of the stuff I've said, and remember that we're all in this together, and that we the Wastelanders will stay together, and we will stay fighting. Come hell or high water, we'll stay fighting for the due process and the legal actions. But this has been Stag with Wolf and Stag Wastelanders, and I'll see you in the wasteland. Hey guys, Stag, Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. I just wanted to come out here and take a moment to talk to you guys while I'm out here in the wasteland and mention that we have a Patreon account. I'm sure you guys have seen me post about it plenty and seen myself and Wolf and all over social media, but we wanted to let you guys know that we have set up a Patreon account where you'll be able to go over and see exclusive videos from us, behind the scenes, things like that. Every bit helps us film and helps us create better and better videos as we go on. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to go over there and become a Patreon or a patron, we'd really appreciate it. For $5 a month, you can get the basic entry package, and it goes all the way up to $100 a month, where you'll get to see exclusive behind the scenes videos. You guys will get to see plenty of what we do and how we're doing it out here. So if you guys wouldn't mind, head over to Patreon. The link will be in the description below me, and it'll also be in the first pinned comment. If you don't feel like being a Patreon or a patron, perhaps maybe you guys could consider just donating to us directly on PayPal. That link will be in the description below. Also, if you really like what you're seeing, go ahead and share out our videos, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon that should be somewhere down here, and you'll get notified whenever we do new videos. We're trying to make this a full-time thing, guys, and we can only do that with your help. If you guys could share out our videos, like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and even visit us on our social media. We're at Wolf and Stag Wastelanders over on Twitter, and I probably butchered that. But we're also over on Parler. So if you guys want to come out and talk to us directly, you feel free to do that. All of our social media will be posted down below. We also have a Facebook and an Instagram account. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to donate to us and help us continue this going, please visit the PayPal link below and the Patreon link below. Everything will be in the description and in the first pinned comment. So thank you guys again, and this has been Stag with Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. Be safe out in the wasteland.